I'm Nick Pizzone. I'm a senior goalie here at Catholic for the men's lacrosse team. I started playing lacrosse when I was about 7 years old. My older brother had some close friends who were into the sport, and they kind of introduced me to it. That was when I was pretty young, and then after a couple years of playing like all the positions, I started playing goalie. There was just one day where our goalie didn't show up and we needed somebody to suit up, so I kind of stepped in and I kind of just fell in love with the position there. I just really like the aspects of like the pressure that you're put on. So I really like the location of Catholic in DC. It's kind of on the outskirts of DC, so you're not really totally submerged in the city, but you have the metro stop right here. You can be wherever you want, pretty much in the blink of an eye. I really like the relationships I made with my teammates. It's such a brotherhood with the fellas, and just going to work with these guys all the time has just been so enjoyable. Just competing constantly in practice and in the off season, just working to get better and working to win a landmark championship and beyond that too in the NCAA tournament. Yeah, so I was recruited by Brooks Singer, and he was the head coach here for a long time. And then he left the program, and Coach Sachs came in, and he's been amazing. I mean, he totally brought in such a great culture, player-led culture. He's a guy that everybody wants to play for. Everybody loves his attitude and his mentality. He really cares about his players. He's honestly one of the best. He's probably the best coach I've ever had in my lacrosse career. Just finds great ways to motivate his players and makes them want to grind for him.
Talk about how he did last year.
Yeah, last year was a great year for Catholic lacrosse. We won the landmark again for the second year in a row, which was huge for the program. My personally second landmark championship. We had a great class of seniors that we graduated. A lot of starters in that group. We're gonna miss those guys. A lot of good fellas in there. But yeah, this year we got a lot of new faces in the starting lineup, and it's pretty exciting. A lot of guys are filling roles and doing a great job of stepping up to where they need to be. It's got to be my freshman year. It was the last time we did a spring break trip, and it was right before we all left to go home for quarantine for COVID. We went down to Florida, Orlando. We scrimmaged Worcester. We stayed in a hotel called the Floridays, and we'd practice, and then we'd come back from the practices, and we'd all just get in the hotel pool. Just 50 dudes getting wet with the boys. It was pretty awesome. I had a blast, but that's definitely my favorite memory with the guys off the field.
And then talk about your favorite memory on the field, whether it's a championship, whether it's you scoring.
Last year, scoring a goal. I never scored a goal in my career, and we scored against E-Town, one of our division rivals, one of our conference rivals, and that was a pretty awesome memory. Yeah, getting to put one in against them. Yeah, so it's the same premise. You got to keep the ball out of the net. In hockey, keep the puck out of the net. But hockey goalies have a lot more pads, and in hockey, the net's 4x6, 4 feet high, 6 feet wide. Versus lacrosse, it's 6 feet high, 6 feet wide. So there's a lot more space. The goalie's a lot smaller. I don't wear any pads really. I got a helmet, gloves, chest protector, and cup. So you'll get hit in your body a lot. Worst place to get hit, probably, I mean, it's an obvious answer, but other than a certain region, I would say probably like in the arms and like the bicep muscles, because then your whole arm just goes numb and can't really feel anything. So it's not too fun all the time, but getting hit in the legs doesn't really hurt. I think I kind of just become more accustomed to it after playing for so many years. So yeah, getting hit with the ball is not so bad. It's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, we're looking pretty good this year. I'm super excited for this squad. It's a lot of older guys, but a lot of guys that haven't started previously in their career. So it's going to be an exciting year. A lot of guys are stepping up and filling a lot of the roles that some of the graduating class left. So I think Landmark Championship is the expectation for this year. And we're kind of looking to make a name for ourselves in the NCAA. At least getting a win in the NCAA tournament is probably the minimum goal. But I think a national championship is in reach for this program for sure. We got the talent for it, and we got the hard work, the work ethic. The guys really want it. So yeah, after college, if I don't go pro in lacrosse, which is unlikely, I'm gonna be working in Kennett Square. It's right in, near Wilmington, Delaware, at a risk management firm, doing internal finance. So pretty exciting stuff. Not really looking forward to graduating because I kind of love what I do here, but gotta grow up at some point.